Mm, I see, I see. Well, that's fairly upsetting. Let me see what I can do. Can I call you later because I have some company? Okay, goodbye. Long distance from Scotland, something about the Loch Ness Monster and some stolen diamonds, but I will solve this case in due time. For now, I'll take care of your makeup. Well, yes, the outside appearance of a detective is as important as their inside appearance, which does not make sense that I say it. What I mean is that your wits and your, skills are as important as the way you look. You simply must look fine if you want people to trust you because that's the first thing they will see when they meet you. Yes. So I will take some notes and I'll be able to figure out what kind of makeup will suit you the best. Yes, a detective must always have her notepad to write down all the clues and things she might find on the way, all of her observations. Oh, and don't forget to spend some time at the gym as well. Yeah, to build your upper body strength. Well, yes, detective work may require, fending off a vicious hair pulling, so it's always handy to have some muscle. You can trust me. Alright. Now, tell me a bit about what kind of style you like. Do you like more the refined style of our time, or are you more into the old fashioned trend of the early 20s? Or I don't know, maybe you like something a little bit more casual, or maybe more natural, or maybe more sophisticated. You'll have to tell me. I am quite a witty girl, but I can't read minds. Now, of course, I'm kidding. I'm not one to brag. I was just having fun with you. There are many, many girls who would be able to do the same as me. Yes, all it takes is a little bit of courage and a little bit of intuition. And as you know, all women have one. Yes, intuition. Okay, so how about some eyeliner? Eyeliner is kind of, well, I find it very stylish. So would you say you want some eyeliner? Please, this is not the 800s. This is the 30s. You need to get out there a little bit, try new styles. Well, let's just say yes for eyeliner. If you don't like it, no worries. We can just, wipe it off and do another look. We have all the time in the world before I have to, hop on a plane to Scotland, you know? Okay. Now, eyeliner. What else? How about some lipstick now? I would I would recommend a kind of pinkish lipstick for a girly look. Actually, Bess, she's one of my best friends, cousins actually, gave me one the other day, Chanel. So yes, how about that? Yes, okay. Oh, but the color of your skin might not go too well with the pink lipstick you. Well, yes, we have to take to think about the color of your face, and how your face might be a little bit the color of your face might be a little bit different to the color of your hands and the color of your neck. So not everyone has the same color everywhere. There might be some variations, and we have to consider that quite a bit. Okay, so we'll try the pink lipstick. If it doesn't go well, we'll try something else that's simple logic. Now, maybe we'll put some eyeshadow with something very natural. I'm thinking either sky blue, a summer sky blue, or an ochre color. Up to you, really. It's your own preference. don't tell me your parents told you could not wear makeup. I mean, for Christ's sakes, we're 18, we graduated high school, I mean, and there are times when parents must be disobeyed. So, trust me on that. I promise you, a little bit of makeup is not gonna kill anyone. Yes. Okay. So, did you want me to do your hair as well? I don't have my hairbrush right now. Talking about a hairbrush. When threatened with a hairbrush by a vicious woman, remain calm and speak in cold tones. Yes. Well, I don't want to talk too much about myself, but there were some instances when I was confronted with some very, vicious characters, and one of them was armed with a hairbrush. I had to calm her down, so sometimes it just makes me think of previous cases I've solved. Okay, so let's sum it all up. We said some eyeliner, some eyeshadow. Have we chosen the color? I'd say that. Okay, I'll just show you the colors later, and you'll be able to pick. And a little bit of lipstick, something pink, but not too pink, because it should go well with your complexion. Okay. All right, then we can start. Okay, first I'll need to wash your face. So let me get my wipes. All right. All right. I'm just dabbing it softly on your skin, and then wipe it away. I'm not wiping your face away, I would say just the dirt that you. I'm not saying that you're dirty, I'm just saying that, with, the pollution and everything, sometimes some dirt gets on your face and you can't see it. It's not visible to the naked eye, but there are some microscopic residue that will be left on your skin that we have to wipe off if we want the makeup to be applied in a nicer way. And of course, if we are worried about, hygiene, which I'm sure you are. Okay. That's nice. Almost nothing. I told you you were quite a clean person. Alright, now I'm going to look with my magnifying glass to see if I was able to remove all the microscopic little crumbs of dirt on your face. Okay. Yes. Yeah, a little bit in the corner of the eye, and then yes, a little bit on the neck. Okay. Alright, so I said a little bit at the corner of the eye, and this corner as well, and a bit on the neck. Okay. Corner. Okay. Alright, now let's move on to more serious things. We'll need first to do the eye makeup. That way we'll be able to wipe off the residue of the eyeshadow and do your skin makeup afterwards. So I'll show you the different eyeshadows that I have. So okay, I have different colors. I have this night blue, which is actually quite similar to the color of the diamond that was stolen. Not a diamond, actually a sapphire, a very dark sapphire. And there was another sapphire much similar to this color which was stolen as well in Scotland. That is green. It reminds me, yes, you want to say emerald, because I was talking about stones, but no, I was going to say reminds me of a snake I had the, well, ill chance to meet on one of my parables to the jungle. Uh, this is more of a dark color, which I think would be maybe a little bit too dark for you. And then I have this gray and this less more, well, this is a color that is actually quite hard to define. I don't use it much, to be honest. Okay, so this is for the first set of colors. Now I also have, there are basically variations of ochre colors, which I fancy a lot, given the color of my complexion. It goes well together. Now, which one would you prefer? Oh, you prefer maybe the first set of colors. I completely understand. So, you like the sapphire color. Excellent choice. Well, I'm going to put some on your upper eyelid. But okay, let's try this. Okay, now stay still. I'll just apply gently. Okay. Oh, of course. Well, I have fought some really, well, scary enemies, obviously, and I mean, it's the kind of things that happen when you're a detective. But you know what? When you're faced with someone who is really scary, all you have is to show that you're really confident yourself. So what I like to say, for example, when someone is threatening me, I would say something like, well, you know what? I fought imaginary elves that were stronger than you. Yes, these little jokes will usually disarm the person in front of you and show how confident you are. Never show your fear. Yes. Okay, now this is my own choice, but I think it'll look good if we added a little bit of the deeper blue, so to give some depth to your look. Yes, not too much, not too much. Okay, let's try. Other things that you can say is like, let's say you are threatened with a gun, you're at gunpoint. You can say, for example, if you shoot me, that will leave all kinds of evidence. That will make the person think twice before shooting you. Oh, I've used it myself. Okay, now let's do the eyeliner. Okay, now the eyeliner is kind of a tricky part because you want both eyes to look even, and it's something I had to train for basically all my adult life, which is like 3 years. But yes, it's quite difficult, but don't worry, I'm quite skilled now and I'll achieve the perfect look. I would say that my eyeliner skills are advanced as my driving skill, and I'm an excellent driver, so there's no need to worry. Okay, let's try. Well, yes, as I was saying, if the person is threatening them, telling them that leaving, that shooting you will leave evidence, usually, disarm them. They don't want to do it anymore. And, you can say it's going to be really messy. All these brains gathered on the floor. The police is easily going to, trace back the murderer. And then, if they want to strangle you, you can say that, strangulation leaves a traceable handprint. So. I believe they are both equal. Now let's take my magnifying glass and make sure they're both the same. Hmm. Well, I'm quite proud of myself. They both look quite similar, and I also did quite a good job with the eyeshadow, so yes. Okay, now let's move on to the complexion. I think that we can use discussion. I would say that our complexion is pretty much the same, even though mine is maybe a little bit more olive. But yeah, we'll use discussion, which I actually gotten on one of my trips to South Korea where I had to solve a case, obviously. Yes, they had stolen some very ancient artifact in one of the temples in Seoul. It was actually quite hard to find it, but you know, I was helped by my boyfriend, Ned Nickerson. He's such a sweetheart and a gentleman, and he, well, actually was quite handy during that trip. We make a great team. Yes. Okay. Now, some powder, and then I'll dab it softly on your face. Now, the good thing about this cushion is that it's also very dewy, so you look very, you look very healthy. You'll have this natural glow, dewy look sort of thing that is quite trendy actually in the East. Okay. You're lucky you don't have much acne. I used to have so much acne when I was a teenager. Luckily, it went away. Okay, I think you already look fantastic. But we'll now do the lipstick. Alright. Well, I think the moral of the story, what I'm really trying to teach you, is that when you're faced with some difficult situation, let's say for example you're lost in the mountains, try to put on a brave front for moral's sake. Yes, okay. So we'll try this lipstick. It's quite a red color actually, more than pink, but I think it will suit you just fine. Okay, so back her up. Just tiny bit of lipstick. You look marvelous. I am so proud of myself. I think I did a fantastic job. I told you I don't like to brag, but that's just being realistic, and you are so pretty. It was not hard to make you look amazing. Now, how about we use some perfume to achieve your perfect look? This is actually a perfume that I bought in Egypt when I was, off solving some pyramids mystery. Yes, there was something about a mummy being, robbed. The tomb rather was robbed, but the mummy itself was robbed because the jewels and all the treasures, belonged to the mummy. And yes, I used this trip to also do some shopping, and I bought this Egyptian perfume, which I think you will quite appreciate. Now, I'll just spray some on you. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I think that's all for now. Let me look one last time with my magnifying glass to see if everything looks just perfect. Well, I am quite perfectionist, I would say, but you know, it is a quality that is quite important when you want to be a detective. Okay. Hmm. Yes, yes. Hmm. Everything looks fine to me. I think that we could have done maybe a little bit more blending on the eye, and maybe we should have put on some eye cream because you don't get much sleep these days, do you? Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, sleep is very important to keep a youthful complexion, so use your time wisely and sleep at night. Okay, I think you look perfect. I will have to call Scotland back, you know, regarding this crazy Loch Ness monster and stolen diamond thing. But I'll see you later. Maybe you want to join me and Ned and the girls, my cousins, at the cafe. Yes, we're just gonna, you know, discuss the, you know, events of our time and, you know, have some friends time, really. But what I mean is detective time because we usually gather to discuss our cases. And this case is going to be quite important, so I'll probably have to talk about it with them and with you, of course, if you want to be involved. I mean, you know, Scotland is only one flight away, and let's just say I'm quite well off, so we'll be able to all travel together if you want to help me, you know, do the whole diamond searching and, you know, mystery solving. Okay. Well, thank you for coming, and I'll see you later then. Okay. Goodbye.